Capricorn, welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robyn. Capricorn, today, let's do a general energy check-in, shall we? Let's see what's going on with you, what's been going on. Ooh, all that glitters. Okay. This is a card of something that you thought was pretty golden, turns out to be a little bit rusty. You're seeing somebody or a situation, something for what it is. You're seeing behind the mask here. Okay. Where's the emphasis here for Cappy? Mars. Your physical energy, drive, strength, and lightning spirit. And Mars is kind of the planet of war, the planet of some challenges here. So I do feel something didn't quite turn out your way. Let's find out what's going on. Let's see what it is. Let's get into your reading, Capricorn. Let's shuffle first. Let's go back to shuffling school. All right. Spirit, what's this energy? What's going on with Capricorn? What is this? We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, something's not going the way you thought it was going to go here, Cap. And Capricorn, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. Okay. Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. You're not stressing about it anymore. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That would be you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now this could be you as well. Maybe you're frustrated. Maybe you're creating a plan. This is very much a planning energy for me. This is my planner card. This card can be about strategy. You might be coming up with a new plan here. There's you, the Devil. And there's the Queen of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. You're at a crossroads here about something. All right, Capricorn. Now that Queen could be you. Now, the three queens in a reading can represent a lot of feminines. There could be pettiness. There could have been some immaturity. Some people showing you their true colors, and you're like, damn, I don't, what's going on with these people? Let's find out. We start with the Seven of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands for Capricorn? Especially with that Mars, there could be some people who are acting petty here. It might have disappointed you. The Four of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, it did. Okay. There's you. And there's the Moon. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. I kind of feel like you got ganged up on here or something. There's a group of people or some feminine around you who have really made you hurt. They hurt you, Capricorn. I'm sorry you're dealing with people like that. With the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords, this is very much a resentful energy. You're mad at these people, resentful, angry, hostile, just don't like them. Whatever they've done, you're definitely seeing their true colors, and you're kind of realizing you don't like these people. It could be coworkers, it could be a circle of friends, it could be cousins, family members. But there's you at the Seven of Wands energy, and you're not going to let it bother you, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. The way that they act is a reflection of them, not you. And here's maybe them gossiping, lying, cheating, stealing, trying to hurt you, whatever it is. But you're not going to let it bother you. You got your little bubble around you. Remember we were in the schoolyard when we were kids? I'm rubber, you're glue. Everything he says bounces off of me and sticks to you. No, a little return to sender is metaphysics as children when we didn't really know what that meant. So you're just letting it bounce off, and you're trying to regroup. You could be creating a plan here. You know, if these are coworkers, you don't want to stay working there. If this is friends, you kind of don't want to be in the circle anymore. You're moving on. So it's an element here of not letting it bother you and not letting it affect your inner world here. The Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel there's a fresh start. Like you're not letting them stress you out anymore. What's the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles for Capricorn here? What's this Ace of Pentacles, basically? The Knight of Wands. Yeah. The Devil, you. Capricorn, you're gonna fool. You've just realized that they're not there for you. The Sun, you realize actually that you're happier without them. But we do have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords, so it's just gaining truth. You're just seeing behind the mask here. You're letting this go. You're having a fresh start. So you're either looking for a new job, looking for new friends. Maybe you're not looking for new friends, but you're just going to remove these and do your own thing. But there's an element here of a fresh start. You're just going to let it go. You're making the decision. You're not going to let it stress you out anymore. What's this planning card energy? What's this planning energy? What is this? Let me understand. I get a manipulative feeling. Let me see. Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, okay, Eight of Wands, and there's the Three of Pentacles. I do feel for some of you this is definitely work, Capricorn, and it's just exploring your other options. So I do feel there's some manipulation, some liars, some cheaters, some unlikable people afoot in your energy. but just have patience and just block them while, like, let's say you're looking for a new job. You don't want to, you know, shoot yourself in the foot and go quit your job and not have a job in play, right? So it's just taking the time. This is very much taking the time to plan and see where you want to go. Make the changes that you need to make, but take the time to make them. You don't want to, I mean, you're a Capricorn, I don't see you rushing into anything anyway, but that's what I see you doing, is you're taking the time and you're just going to block it. Whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing, however they're behaving, you're not letting it bother you. You're just allowing, right? Look at her eyes are closed. She's got her money on her honey, or she's got her hands on her money. She's just focused on herself, focused on her future, and trying not to let these people bother her. And that's kind of what I feel you're doing here as you progress forward. Yeah. Okay, could be over a guy. Maybe someone had, like, gosh, maybe like they're, you know, when you're in high school and your friend has a crush on someone, but the crush has a crush on you, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? I can't help it that they like me. Like, I kind of feel like for some of you, that might be the case here. The person that they likes you or something. That's very specific, though. I don't know how many times that happens to adults, but it could. You're holding back. That's what you're doing here. So what happened? What did I do with these cards? So you're holding back, you're not engaging, you're letting it go, and you're just kind of figuring out where to go from here. You're definitely seeing the true colors. I do get a little bit of ganging up energy on you, especially with this Mars and all this pettiness. So I think there's a couple of people or a group of people, and they've decided to bully you, or you're the target of their bullying here, Cap, and you're just like, what the hell? We're not kids anymore here. What's the advice for Capricorn when it comes to these people? What's the advice? King of Wands, take control, have confidence, don't let them ruin your confidence. High Priestess, or excuse me, that's the High Priest. And there's the Four of Cups. There's a spiritual lesson at play here, and it's not letting these people ruin your confidence. It could be that you're the boss, you got the promotion that they wanted, and they're mad now. What's the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands? Yeah, just look at your other options down the road, but whatever you do, don't let these people affect your confidence or affect the way that you feel about yourself. They're teaching you a spiritual lesson, and that's in one ear and out the other. If you wouldn't take advice from them, don't take criticism from them either. That would be the advice here, Capricorn. All right, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. We'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do an outcome. We'll see if maybe you have a new job. I see you looking for something new here, a fresh start, but I don't see it happening. I still see kind of planning and strategy energy around here. So let's see where you are in a month and see how things progress here. When it comes to these difficult or petty people, what does Capricorn need to surrender to? What does Capricorn need to surrender to, please, when it comes to this situation? Thank you. Your need to always be right. Ooh, that might be a hard one, especially if you want to defend yourself. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts, and it will improve your relationships. This is like my 2 + 2 is 5 card. You're right, you're right. 2 + 2 is... Well, shit, I guess we're not grabbing that deck. Okay, let's put that away. Let's grab the shadow self instead then, okay? Let's grab the shadow self. So what's the part of Capricorn that they're really facing here? Mysterious shifts. Personal growth can happen quickly and in ways that you may not initially understand. Okay, these people are definitely, there's a spiritual energy here. We saw it with the High Priest. So there's some spiritual lessons, some internal growth. And you know, when we deal with challenging people, we learn about ourselves and we also learn about other people, right? For those of you, this is where this is like co-workers and stuff. Let's get you some career advice. What would be the career advice for Capricorn where this is revolving around their work here? Journey. So you might move to a new place or travel for work. Exploring the world will give you the experience you need to succeed. You're definitely going to be changing jobs. And there's a great match. That's what's up. So sometimes they push you outside your comfort zone to find something better. Great match. So you are on the verge of finding perfect work for you. Don't give up. You might need to grow your own business to be truly happy. So I think you're getting pushed outside your comforts here and heading down a different path that maybe you had planned on it. And in that sense, you can be thankful to these person for being assholes because they pushed you in the better direction here, Capricorn. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, Cap, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in the month of February. Let's see how you're doing. Let's go a month out, 4 to 5 weeks. Let's see how things are progressing. Let's find out. We have the Hanged Man, the King of Wands. There's you really taking control. There might be some sacrifices you need to make here to get there. There's the World. So you're definitely ending that. I definitely feel that. But I like that the King of Wands is there. You're taking control. You're taking leadership, right? You're not letting it bother you. There's the Fool. Definitely a fresh start. Let's get one more. Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. There's a new job. A new job that's bringing you to the Ten of Pentacles, baby. That's what's up. So you're happier than a pig in shit here in a month. There's justice. You're getting what you deserve. I do feel, you know, the universe may have been pushing you, nudging you into a new direction. I want to talk about the Hangman because I've got sacrifice energy. There's what's the sacrifice here? I see you jumping. There's definitely a fresh start. You know, the Eight of Wands is moving in a direction that you never anticipated, right? You're going in a new direction, a direction you never thought you'd take, but it's a good direction. What is the Hanged Man here? The Seven of Wands. Okay. There's the Nine of Swords. Okay. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, and there's the Two of Cups. The sacrifice is a friendship. You might have been friends with these people. And unfortunately, you know, as Jesus learned, not everybody's trustworthy. Not everybody's in your corners. They could have been frenemies here, Capricorn. But you're using it as motivation. There's the Seven of Wands. So you can feel sorry for yourself. You know, you can sit in a corner and cry. You can feel bad. And it's okay to do that for a certain amount of time, especially if these people were important. But you don't want to stay there too long. And I don't see you staying there. You're going to use this as motivation. But I do see a little bit of, you know, why they got to be like that? Why do they got to do that? And, you know, sometimes you'll never know why people act the way that they act. The only thing that you can do is focus on you and moving forward. You're in a very sovereign energy here. Some of you may definitely be starting your own business with this Nine of Pentacles, but you're single, sovereign, independent, and abundant. And these people can kiss your ass. So, because, yeah, you're going to use it as motivation to get where you want to go. So, Capricorn, I do see some pettiness and some immaturity around you, but you're flipping the script on them. You're taking control here. You're going to be changing friend circles. You're going to remove them from your life. A lot of you, I do feel this is around work, and you're just going to be transferring work. And maybe they're not friends from work. Maybe they're friends in your life, but this is just like, I don't want to live in this little town anymore. I don't want to live in this neighborhood. I need to move over there and just do something different. But I see a big change in your life. It is going to affect your work. And karma. You'll get your karma. They'll get theirs. You have good karma here because karma's up. And there's the Eight of Pentacles. So, the Tao shall take care of them. Everybody gets their karma this time or next life. It doesn't matter. They'll get it. And so are you. So you just got your head down. You're hustling. You're mastering yourself here. With all these Eight of Pentacles, I do feel this is about work. And I do feel there's a big change in your work coming through. You had some petty people there. But Capricorn, in a month from now, you're happy. You're taking control. You definitely have a fresh start and you're entering a new chapter. And these people aren't welcome in your life anymore. All right, Cap. That's the energy I got. That's what's going on. That's what's going down. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you. And as always, if you like your reading, if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Capricorn. I always appreciate your support. Now, let's close your reading off today with a yes or no question. Yes or no? What's the answer for Capricorn? The answer is maybe. All right, let's see if we can get you a yes or no. Yes or no? Yes or no? Certainly. All right, Cappy, I wish you the best of luck. Until next time.